Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Warframe just had their Devstream, I think 186, and let's quickly go over all of the new stuff they talked about. And fun fact, it's actually almost nothing since the Warframe updates just released. So this is kind of like calm times in Warframe. They quickly went over, Warframe has a 2025 survey purely asking everyone like, what do you think of the game? Maybe we'll do a video going over that, but it's purely a survey. 10.0 VIP at PAX East, they have Devstream 188 May 10th. And that is at PAX East. That is where they will be going over the next heirloom skin. They mentioned during the Devstream that they will be going over the next heirloom skin during their PAX East Devstream. So Devstream 188, next heirloom skin, everybody. And yeah, that was like pretty much it. It was a very calm 10.0 con, so they didn't put, or sorry, Devstream, so they didn't put a ton of news in there. But there is news on a couple other skins, as well as some new content being refreshed a little bit, right? So, right here, we have your girl, Citrine Deluxe. That's right, they have officially gone over Citrine Deluxe. Citrine Deluxe is real, and she actually looks really cool. I can't wait to actually see her in game. I feel like my Citrine also, the current Citrine I have, her look would go really well with this. This also kind of like Ureli vibes because of the Ureli looking skirt, but yeah. So, hey, who knows? That's Citrine Deluxe. I think it looks really good. I have had a lot of people on some of my videos, you know, if you've done this. I've had a handful of people being like, wow, I hope they add a Citrine skin soon. Really hope for a new Citrine skin. I could really use a Citrine skin. And guess what? Your Citrine skin is here. So if you've been asking for one, I've seen them here and there. Hey, you're getting one. So, I think good stuff. Pretty good. 10 out of 10. Would buy. Might buy. Might buy. But guess what? Oh, we're also getting yeah, they're both deluxe skins. A Deluxe Kullervo skin. And this one, I'm more of a fan of this one. This one looks dope as hell. Really love it. I love me some emo Kullervo. He has his crosses stabbed into him looking like... Look at that. Auxiliary shoulder sign on a back piece. Ooh, ephemeria claws. Look at those claws. Full figure, bespoke armor. It's a Liger piece. Liger Inuzuka. Lovely art. Look at that. It's so pretty. Yeah, you can't go wrong. So pretty. So, big fan of that one. Big fan of that one. Those were like the two big announcements. Like legit, those were the two big announcements during the stream. It was deluxe skins. So that's how you know this was not a big dev stream, when the two big announcements are skins. Right? But the concepts and the art for those look dope as shit. They also went over other stuff, and we're going to quickly scroll through their Twitter and then go through the video. Because trust me, very calm day. More lighting changes. It looks really good if it works and doesn't crash, but I know a lot of people are having huge issues with the lighting already not working. So yeah, they're trying to add new lighting. So yeah, it's a little more lightinged. Like, yeah, it just, the light looks more light. I don't know, man. Words are bad, and I am bad at existing. But the light looks more light. Either way, yeah, little lighting update. There is free loot to get in game, melee ribbon mod, as well as the cipher. Get it if you want. Don't know if you don't want to. Alerts are in game right now. We went over the skins. They quickly went over how 1999 is pretty much done. They were like, guys, we're like done 1999. There might be some more 1999 stuff, but like, it's primarily done. We'll see if they add more quests, more proto frames, but they said that they don't plan, or like, they said no more proto frames probably, but you know how this works. There could always be more. They said no more proto frames, it's time to go back to deluxe and heirloom skins, and then they went over the deluxe skins, and they also said that heirloom skins are gonna be gone over during PAX Devstream 188, so... RIP proto frames, it looks like that's it for now, unfortunately. Yeah, I know, it's a little rough there. They did go over Warframe Android, and by go over, Reb said it exists. See? Proof. It'll still, in theory, be playable later this year, they said, I think. But that's all they have for that. You can go pre-sign up for like Warframe Android if you want, but other than that, there's nothing really to go there. 10.0 concert still, nothing new there. If you've purchased 10.0 Con physical tickets, you will get your 10.0 Con digital tickets sent to you, okay? So just that's a PSA. Cool. The Riftguard stuff is out. This is the survey they talked about. Warframe Devstream 188 is at PAX East, Boston, Massachusetts. If you were there in person, you get this loot. This is not like a Twitch drop though. Only if you were there in person. I know, very unfortunate. And that's kind of all there is to it. There's a 10.0 VIP area, so if you want to talk to people in 10.0 VIP, do that. There will be a Reddit AMA on April 2nd from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. ET. Feel free to go ask the devs whatever you want, any questions, etc., etc. They're selling their U2s. TechRoute Encore playlist is live. This is something though. Now, they will be having the Spring Celebration, Easter stuff begins April 2nd. Leap of the Lotus and long-awaited Wolf Hunt tactical alerts return. If you need to get the Wolf of Saturn 6 loot, they will have alerts that are coming out. So pay attention to that. If you need to get the Wolf Sledge, pay attention to that, okay? As well as like cosmetic armor. Whatever loot that brings, try to get it. And that was the dev stream. I joke you not, that was the dev stream, pretty much. There's one other thing I have to go over, as well as they had a Soulframe dev stream today, cool. They went over, if we look at their timestamps, they just went over everything one at a time, and they are doing a small boss rework. So they want to give you reasons to go back to old bosses, so they want to do a little rework, give you maybe like some loot you can get, stuff like that. So they reworked Vor. They gave Vor some more abilities, some more gameplay stuff. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. This was like the other big thing, really. This and the skins. Boss rework. You're getting a boss rework. This is like more Vor area. Oh, jump around the lasers there, go up here, get through the lasers. Oh, there's the battle arena. Yeah, boss reworks. And then, you know, you go kill the boss and do your boss stuff. So boss reworks. But other than that, you can see it's really like a calm time. There's not really a lot of new things to go over, purely because they just had their big update. So, I know, we're just in that awkward spot. Either way, that is the Warframe video for today, going over the dev stream. Very short compared to usual. Let me know what you think. Sub-like, use Epic Games creator code Pupsker. And reminder, there are still the new Warframe codes in game, so remember to go use those. I made a previous video right now and everything. So, yeah, not bad.